Yo, guys, we're back with another UFC prediction video for the UFC fight card Jiri Prochazka against Carlos Ulberg for the light heavyweight belt. The weight belt. Alex Pereira moved up. We are right now in Miami in the Casilla Center. It'll be an interesting title fight, and we gotta start with the first one. We got Charles Redkey against Francisco Prado. We gotta go with Charles Redkey by decision. I was trying to go with the finish, but Prado has a good chin, man. Kelvin Gastelum against Vicente Luque. We gotta go with Gastelum by decision. I mean, Luque was one time this crazy dangerous finisher, but right now, I don't know, man. Right now, his chin is also got exposed and got weakened by time, and he's not the same anymore. He doesn't have the hunger. And Kelvin Gastelum is still Kelvin Gastelum, the experience. We gotta go with Kelvin Gastelum by decision. But right now in my head, it's going a heel hook by Luque in my head, the sequence, like I believe against Hermansson, which Kelvin lost. But let's still go with Gastelum by decision. Next on the card is Markel Medeiros against Chris Badilla. We gotta go with Markel Medeiros by decision. You know, he's the bigger guy, striking is better. Maybe Padilla is the faster guy, but let's still go with Medeiros by 29-28 decision. Next on the card is Tatiana Suarez against Lupita Godinez. We gotta go with Tatiana Suarez by decision. You know, she should be the more skilled, more better fighter. I mean, the striking from Lupita should be a little bit better, but the ground game for Tatiana, the women's Khabib, should be better. Next on the card is Mateusz Gamrot against Esteban Ribovic. We gotta go with Gamrot by decision. I mean, Esteban is also a very good striker. I mean, it will be interesting to see if Esteban has the takedown defense. Yeah, the head kick against McKinney, I just looked it up. This was a very good head kick. Lost a split decision against Nasrat Hakparast. I don't know. Yeah, and he lost his debut against Loic Rajabov. I remember that on the John Jones card. Yeah, we gotta go with Gamrot by decision. He should be the better fighter, the better grappler. You know, take him down for 3 rounds and just hold him. You know, like the people say, boring fight, but still, Gamrot needs a win, and Esteban should be the guy. Next on the card, the last on the prelims is Patricio Pitbull against Aaron Pico. We gotta go with Pico by first round knockout. I was trying to go with Pitbull by decision. He should be the better fighter. I know Pico, his grappling, his knockout power, his speed. But you know, his last loss against Murphy, he looked good until the knockout. But let's trust him one time. Give him a last chance against Patricio Pitbull. I know Pitbull has a chin, but let's just believe in something great, in a big miracle, in a wonder. Not even a miracle, but just in momentum. Let's just believe in the UFC hyped up Aaron Pico so much, especially with his crazy knockouts and everything. Let's just believe in that for once, and let's see what happens. Yeah, opening the main card, Cap Swanson against Nate Landwehr. Let's gotta go with Cap Swanson by second knockout. You know, both guys, I believe this will be the last fight for both guys, and I believe Swanson will get the knockout in the second round. Yeah, Dominic Reyes against Johnny Walker. I'm sorry about my coughing, but the cold is there, man, and it's a very, it's such a nasty cold, you know. It's not even the thing about that it's freezing right now, but the wind, it's just crazy. It's so dry, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, Dominic Reyes against Johnny Walker. Let's gotta go with Johnny Walker by first round knockout. I believe the chin of Reyes is gone. It's like pure gone. Yes, Johnny Walker too, but he had a good fight against the Chinese guy, Ming Jiang, I believe. Yeah, Ming Yang Jiang. And yeah, the last fight of Reyes, we saw that. Very hesitant, very nervous, maybe scared to get knocked out, and he got knocked out. And I believe Johnny Walker will rush in and knock him out quick. Curtis Blades against Josh Hockett again. Let's gotta go with Josh Hockett by first round knockout. Let's believe again in a guy the UFC is building up. Curtis Blades is definitely the better fighter. Every skill is better, but let's just believe in something in this card. Let's just believe, that Josh Hockett is that guy. That new heavyweight guy will mix it up. Yeah, the co-main event, Azamat Muzakhanov against Paulo Costa. We gotta go with Azamat by second round knockout. Again, I believe the first round will be maybe Costa even winning. Azamat will try to look to find where he can finish him, to find maybe the trap and maybe the mistakes Costa will make in the first round, and then he will knock him out. Azamat is that guy. He is that guy. Yeah, the main event: Jiri against Carlos Ulberg. Third round, Jiri by knockout. The first two rounds again. Maybe Ulberg will win that fight. Will win the rounds, and people will think he'll win the fight. But the third round will be again the pressure from Jiri will be too much, and Carlos Ulberg will be against the fence. Will have some good punches, maybe even a knockdown. But then his arms, his muscles, the guard will be put down, and if your guard is down against Jiri Prochazka, he will knock you out. We saw it so many times, and again, I believe a third round knockout, similar to the first loss from Carlos Ulberg against Enze Chukwu, he will get knocked out.